Alright, here we go. Dive banned out immediately. No English Airwalkers match? Man, but it's the upper bracket. It doesn't mean anything. They've both qualified already. I want Wizzy. I want to watch a match that matters. Cosmos Tempest, Twisted Surf, Edge. And... final Raptors pick. Come on. I should probably stop playing music. There we go. Ooh, Raptors having a difficult time. What's going on? One's probably just taking a piss. Come on. Let's go. Tubes. Valley is going to be the decider. Okay, cool. Different map. Like very different map pool to what we saw last series. So, getting everything in. Lovely. The Cosmos to start for Sinners. Let's see. How have Sinners been doing so far in terms of maps? Again, I didn't watch the Group B yesterday. I checked out before that started. So I didn't pick Cosmos against Robbers to begin with. They did against Trident, 1-10-1. And it was the only map they won against Robbers in their second series. Okay, understandable why they would want to pick this one then, for sure. How about Raptors? Raptors didn't play it against Karmine Core. Didn't play it against Sun. Didn't play it against Karmine Core the second time around. Okay. So, Raptors a little bit of an unknown on this map. But, we will see. I highly doubt that they're going to be beating Sinners on this map, specifically. Suppose we'll find out. Here we go. We're getting going. Ah, nothing. My favorite. I can't see. Oh, yeah, well, whatever. Alright, warm up time. Let me get everything ready. There we go. Okay. Obviously, Gwen with the world record on this map broke it pretty much as soon as gamers first started playing in the World Championship. So, not insanely surprising. Gwen is a beast. Alright, our boys in green are Raptors, and in red, Sinners. Very confusing considering the colors that they are at the top of your screen, but that is the way the cookie crumbles. Where did Shinemi go? Goodbye, sir. Okay. All up to energies now. Or energized, sorry. My bad. I forget sometimes. Kappa out in first place. Tween right behind. And energized splitting the difference. Tween not off to an amazing start, but definitely not an insurmountable difference to the player in front of him. Energized now trying to force the draw to start things off. All up to them. I love that we have lifted the sponsors off of the ground on that one. I think Nadeo has decided that having an inconsistent wallbang, probably not a great idea. Either way. Kappa and Tween actually trailing from Energize to start things off. It's a really good round from Energize. Really beautiful stuff. Not an amazing time, per se, but got the job done. Absolutely. Raptors start things off with a draw. Draw. Shall be not unhappy with, for sure. Kappa and Tween need to warm up a little bit as well. Again, their first game to date. Having, well, actually technically not. I think, did their second game yesterday the lower bracket final may actually have ended past midnight for them. So, actually, no, it probably started past midnight for them. Yeah. Never mind. Not their first game today. Technically. Which, let's be honest, could play a factor. It could play a role in the events that we see today. Is the fact that, well, Robbers, Sinners, they were both awake quite late last night. Both European teams, both awake quite late, and although they don't have particularly early games today, they had what? Maybe about maximum kind of ooh ouch well, that's around. Kappa and Energize make it to the finish line. Tween and Shinemi having a little more trouble. It is a draw once again. Either way, maximum these guys have had, like, probably, you know, like a 10-hour kind of period for sleep, I would think. And at least for me, I'm not getting to sleep within the first kind of few hours that I get to bed. So it's very possible that a couple of these players are sleep deprived, from Robbers and from Sinners. It's possible. That could play a role. At least they're not playing at 11 AM. We all know that's a horrible time to play. But Kappa and Tween in first and second position now. Looking to get things started here. Obviously, their map pick, and on paper, they really are the better team on this map. I mean, better times all round by quite a long way. They've played it more often. And that's saying something, considering Raptors played in the wild card. Just want to get things started. But so far, Raptors really being a thorn in their side at the moment, just stopping them from doing anything too much. Energize gets good exit speed from the first one with a more outside line, but it's really going to be neck and neck to the finish line. Energize sets a new PB, but it is not enough to to beat Tween. And Kappa manages to get a slightly better time as well, taking first place. That is the ace that they needed to get things started. 5-2. Oh, Shinemi again with a bit of an awkward start. Slows down there. It's not the end of the world. That's really not that bad. But Energize, that is not great. Fully clips a wheel on the jump there on the plastic. Still, I think, a horrible line. Genuinely horrible line. There is no benefit to it, as far as I can tell. You get it perfectly, you're still slower than everybody who took it the other way. Shinemi and Energize now trailing from Kappa and Tween. It seems like it took them a few rounds, but they have definitely got into the swing of things. On for another ace here, unless Shinemi can catch up, and that's a very slow entry to the water, very slow exit from the water. Kappa and Tween have a lot of time to play with here on the identity. Unless they crash, it should be 8-2. It's clean from both of them. Doesn't need to be fast, just needs to get them over the finish line there, and that is exactly what they do. Sinners, 8-2 now on their first map pick. Raptors held on for a little bit, but as soon as Sinners got their footing, it does seem one-sided for sure. Track point now for them. 2 points required, just a round win, which so far doesn't seem like it is too far out of reach for them. Off to a decent start. Energize, I don't know where Energize is. Shinemi is now defending to give Raptors one more round to play with. You get that draw, you have one more chance to have a round where Energize is within 2 seconds of you for most of the track. Things not looking so great. Sinners on for the first map victory here, sorry. Just need a player in first. That will get them all done here. Unless one of them finishes first and then the other one crashes out fully and Energize overtakes. But, you know, let's not get ourselves bogged down in the specifics. Both of them have been pretty consistent here on the identity, and both of them, once again, are very consistent. Get it done. Whereas Shinemi has a bit of trouble getting through. 113.288 is a decent time to finish things off as well for Tween there. And Sinners will take the map 11-2. Very, very convincing. But still several maps to go. Let's see what happens. Is this... Yeah, we're on to Tempest next. Okay, thank God. Which is Raptors map pick. Let's see how they have been doing so far. Let me check. There we go, Raptors. Tempest lost to Carmine Corp, 10-9. Did not play it against Sun. And lost again, 12-7 to Carmine Corp. Whereas Sinners lost 12-8 to Robbers, won 10-6 against Trident, and did not play it the second time they played Robbers. So neither team looking so amazing on this map, to be honest, completely honest here. But we'll see. Anything could change. Wow. Paco 0.553 on Twisted. That is quick. Okay. That's a little scary, actually. My lord. Alright. Either way. Both teams together. Nope, never mind. Shinemi has hit a Charlie Puth and... Oh! Somebody's going to have to edit that over that. I don't know. I can't do it justice. Energize holding first place now. Oof. Tween almost hits a slow-mo block. Up at the top there. Worst case scenario, though, they get a draw. Kappa, I think, has a better jump there. Not quite enough exit speed. Energize not overtaken at the end. Decent time as well from Energize. Not bad whatsoever. 108.831. Definitely enough to keep Sinners at bay here. Still a good, you know, three tenths away from his PB, but that's absolutely fine. Updates. Carmine Corps 1-0 Airwalkers. BPP 1-0 GXP. Airwalkers not having an... That's surprising. Carmine Corps are on fire. They're not even the highest seed, right? Carmine Corps are the lower... Are Carmine Corps first pick or second pick on that? I guess they're the same seed. KC higher seed. Okay. Okay then. Alright. Okay. I was going to say, if it was the other way around, damn. That's wild. Kappa and Tween off to a good start here, though. Raptors could be having a real tough time of it. I mean, Energize and Shinemi both very far down here, and Kappa and Tween really just have the run of the land here. Get this one finished real quick. I mean, if they take this map, things could be looking a little scary for Raptors for the rest of the series. We could be looking at their final series in the World Championship. They've done very well to get to the point that they are at. I will give them that. But it is no shame losing out to Sinners in the lower bracket of the, what we'll call the playoffs of the middle stage. No shame in that whatsoever. Ace goes to Sinners. 4-1 the scoreline. Let's take a look at these PBs real quick. Okay, 0.5s for both Raptors players. Tween and Kappa don't have better PBs, but they have not played this map very often. I think I played it once. No, twice. They played it twice, and they lost both times they played it. In live rounds, that is, obviously. They're looking confident on it. Consistent at the very least, and on a map like Tempest, that's way more important than setting amazing times. Energize now once again trying to keep back the Sinners players from getting another ace or even another round win. At the very least, he's got an overtake done on Tween here. Looking for something a little extra, but Kappa is pulling away. Final jump. Looks good for everyone involved. Real nice from Tween. Actually, where did Kappa go? Kappa has respawned. That took him a while to respawn. Energize takes first place. And Kappa, I mean, would he have got third even if he respawned quicker? I don't know. But
victory.
Well, out of nowhere, a victory there for Raptors. That could just be the start into the map that they were hoping for. The kickstart to get them going. We'll have to await that, find out. Sinners still with the lead. 5-3. A little bit of confidence is sometimes all you need, and obviously it's kind of what is provided by a round like that, even if it is off of the mistakes of your opponents. Shinimi goes very far inside, and that is risky. Loses the gear right at the end of the ice section as he's trying to twist the car further round. And is once again out of this round. Raptors still not looking to get anything better than a draw out of this, unless there is some horrible mistakes here from Sinners, but the setups look good. Kappa and Tween just trying to hold on to this one now. Again, a 2-point lead on your opponent's map pick is quite nice. You're not going to be unhappy about that whatsoever. They'll happily take draws to the very end. Energize, a 108.6 is a good time. It is not good enough. Well, there is no time that he could have set that would be good enough to stop Sinners from maintaining their lead here. 6-4. Shinimi already losing the ice slide at the start here. Really having a mare of a time on this map. I mean, that is him completely out of the round. That is... There is no coming back from that one whatsoever. And no amount of respawns, I don't think, from any of these players is going to make a difference. So it really is just Energize versus the Sinners lineup. Kappa and Tween. An ace for them would put them in a beautiful position, but they will be just as happy with a draw at this point. Seems like they've got guaranteed rounds as long as Shinimi keeps making those mistakes. Energize trying to hold on to first place now. Kappa right behind. Better jump from Kappa for sure is going to take over first place on that one. Tween behind those two. It's good from Kappa. It's better from Energize. Energize can take back first. Not just quite. Kappa sets a PB with a 108.570. And at the same time is able to beat out Energize and grab Sinners 2 points. Making the scoreline 8-5. One more round win will do it for them. Raptors really have not looked confident right now. Energize is doing well on this map. Not quite well enough, though. Not quite well enough to make up for Shinimi's awkward start to the map, for sure. Although this round looking a lot better. Everybody going low on that jump there, just trying to maximize time, squeeze out a couple of seconds. That would be impressive. A couple of tenths from every single jump now. Tween and Kappa. Just looking to grab a first and a third. Oh dear, Shinimi again. With an error that's led to gear 3 on the ice. He holds on to it. Energize needs to get first place here. Oh, Kappa is respawned, never mind. Energize does not need to get first place anymore. Still looking for it, though. Where is Tween? Why can't I click? Oh, wait, he's literally there. I thought I was watching Energize for a second there. Wild. It's a new PB from Tween. Nothing groundbreaking at all. 687. It's not quite enough for them to win the map, and it does get Raptors to 7 points. An ace can close this out here for Raptors, but that has not looked like it's on the cards for them whatsoever so far. More likely than not, the outcome of this round is going to be a draw or a round win for one of the teams, and either of those circumstances gives Sinners the map victory. We'll just have to see. Tween goes high. It's good, it's safe. Shinimi, once again, is now in 4th position. 4/10 back. Tween, though, slides out. Only one more player to try and overtake here. As long as the rest of the map is decent, you can try and bank on Kappa making a mistake. There it is. Kappa, sorry, turns around in the middle of that one, and now Raptors just need to drive it to the finish line. The godsend they've been after. It's a good jump as well from Shinimi. Energize and Shinimi looking for the finish of the map here. It's good from both of them. They will close it out. 10-9 the scoreline. Raptors from the jaws of defeat able to get their map pick out of it. Beautiful stuff. Holding on to the very end. Energize doing some amazing work to keep his teammate in the game until he could get that consistency together. But Shinimi, good mental fortitude as well to pull out a good time for that final round when it was required. Well then, 1-1 the scoreline, just about. Let's see, where are we at now? I forget which one this is. Oh yeah, it's Twisted, okay. And there is a new world record on Twisted from Paco. Nunua, unfortunately. Something came up this morning, he couldn't make it. Oh, everything's a 1-1. Okay. Everybody winning their map picks so far in all 3 games that are going on at the moment. If you want to go watch other games, Carmine Corps versus Airwalkers is on the Carmine Corps co-stream. I'm not sure what channel that is on. Is it just on the Carmine Corps? I don't know if Carmine Corps have a channel. Or what. Either way. There is that. If you want to go watch it, you can go watch. It is just Carmine Corps, okay. So if you want to go watch that one, the upper bracket game that's going on, that's a seeding game between Airwalkers and Carmine Corps. You can go watch that on Carmine Corps' channel. If you want to watch the other game going on in the lower bracket, which is a elimination game, just like this one, Team BPP versus GXP, that is being watched by Lucas Turbo right now. There are your options if you want to go watch different matches. The winner of this game will be playing up against Big. In another elimination game, the winner of the other game is going to be playing against Robbers. Neither Airwalkers nor Carmine Corps are dropping down into the lower bracket. They are both already through. They've both qualified. I want to watch the caster. It's cute. Right, in-game. Gapper. Looking for an overtake here on Shinimi, and I mean the world. Wow. Energize really had a problem with that wall there. That was wild. Shinimi should be taking first place pretty comfortably here. Kappa and Tween, 2nd and 3rd. And yeah, I mean, that world record is... it does not look beatable at the moment. Not with the times I've been seeing so far. That's a solid time as well from Shinimi, but it is not even remotely good enough to beat the world record here. That is very impressive from Paco. Ooh. Another awkward start, but where is Shinimi? Celebrating his good time. Celebrating first place. Back in 4th now. About a second behind. Energized now. Needs to not make the same kind of mistake that he did last time, but... oh dear. Loses out on a bit of time there. It's not a mistake, it's just not optimal. Kappa goes wider, looking for exit speed, looking for a longer jump here. Doesn't quite work out as well as he might have wanted, but either way. Still in second place, that's what matters. The turn is good, well calculated, but Energize gets it better. Energize, damn. Keep just reading it like that. Energize keeps second place as well. It's real good. Yeah, Kappa made a small error and it just compounded itself. Energize with some really, really precise turns at the end to snipe out second place. And Sinners, despite being ahead, aren't safe. Where's Tween gone, huh? Sinners? What doing? Alright then. Well, this should be Raptors round. Would that not be an upset? My lord. Speaking of which, I forgot to do the prediction again. I'm going to do it. It's 1-1. I might as well. Sinners. I can spell. Sinners. Raptors. You get 5 minutes. Go, go, go. Yeah, this round definitely going to Raptors here. No mistakes from them when they had the victory to lose. Safe round. 104.3. Easy stuff for them. They will happily take that one. No big mistakes off the start this time around. Everybody all together. Places switch around, as they tend to. At this stage, Shinemi is now in third place. Energize back in fourth, half a second behind the rest of the squad here. Tween and Kappa looking solid so far, but Shinemi with a very nice turn has regained their position. No, doesn't look like that is going to be the case though. Sinners onto back with their own ace. 104.020. Solid time. Not insane, but solid. They retake that lead. Again, see in this matchup, is it specifically required that they grab that they grab this map? I don't know. I think overall they have stronger times in the map pool, but obviously you just don't want to give that opening whatsoever to Raptors. They will take it. They are a strong team. And therefore, Sinners are really going to want to get the most out of this map that they can. Their own map pick. I don't think it holds as much sway as with many other matchups that we watch, but Shinemi well out in first place. Really solid so far from them. Energize now just trying to turn that round win into an ace. It's not happening. Energize overcooks the turn. Falls back further into third, but Tween nowhere near able to catch up. It's a beautiful set of turns from Kappa to close things out and make it a draw though. Real clutch performance there, and Shinemi buckled under the pressure a little bit. Draw turns it to 7-6. Sinners can now win this map here. You really don't want to leave it to the end with Raptors. We saw what happened last time. 9-7 the scoreline there on Tempest, and Raptors were able to get the ace that they needed to close out the map. Cannot underestimate these guys. I'm sure Tween and Kappa don't. By the way, they do need to get something out of this right now. This honestly looked like a very even matchup to me. Despite Sinners looking like a quicker team, I think there's been a lot of mistakes that have come through from both of the players. And meanwhile, the players on Raptors are pretty solid in terms of consistency. At least one of them per round is what I mean. But it looks like Sinners have just about had the oh, it's twisted, the T factor to take the ace, get things done. 10-6. That's what they needed there. Yeah, Kappa, very clean turns there for the finish. Sinners able to make it 2-1. Thank you very much for the sub, by the way, Cthulhu. Cthulhu BF. Thank you. It's very kind of you. I'm not going to advertise my own channel during a cast, but obviously this is a regular old watch party. So we just out here chilling. Listen to a lot of... Thank you, the fella. Is streaming full time for you? No. I cast full time. I'm not a streamer whatsoever. I stream sometimes, but I don't do it for money. That's very kind of you, Cthulhu. Thank you. Alright then, Raptors map pick once again. Let's take a look at the records on this map, as I have every time so far. Obviously, Raptors map pick. Let's see. Surf 10-8 against Karmine Corps the first time they played. 10-9 against Sun when they played. And then 13-10 to Karmine Corps when they played them the second time. But Karmine Corps have looked really good since that matchup there. Since that rematch, sorry. So today. Whereas Sinners lost 11-6 versus Robbers. Did not play it against Trident, and then lost 13-12 against Robbers the second time they played it. So Raptors with the better win record here. Let's take a look at the times. 101.0 and a 1 minute point 8 for them. I mean, yeah, on paper, Raptors looking better here. I need to redo some of the channel point stuff. I'll do that in a second. Actually, wait, I can kind of just open up the tab now so that I remind myself to do it later. There's a lot of stuff I haven't changed for several years, and I just need to, like, get rid of it, you know? We'll take a look at that later. Either way. For Raptors, pretty imperative now that they get this, like push-ups. I'm going to lower it by 500 push-ups, okay? It's not going back down anywhere near where it was before, but I'll make it 2.5k. 10 channel points for 10 push-ups, yeah. Shinemi in first place. Solid time once again. Raptors look solid here. They look consistent. 2k? You could persuade me to make it 2k if you use your Prime subscription on me. Victory. Simple as that. It's a joke, by the way. It's a joke. Shinemi and energized. Ah. His name is Energy. You know? Come on. Either way. Looking to try and close this map out. Really get something out of this one. Obviously, if they lose this map, things are really not going to be good for them. Not only will they be on match point up against Sinners, but it will be Sinner's map pick to come up next. But things are looking good for them here. They look just far and away the better team on this map. Alright, fine, I'll make it 2K. Okay. You did it. Well done. Thank you for the sub. There you go. Happy? Did it. Need to exchange a few of these. Hold on, I'm just taking a look at these here. That should be fine. Sorry, I just need to give these a quick rework. And we will turn off the ones that aren't really relevant. There we go. That'll do. Okay, cool. Okay, well done, well done, well done. Right, this round though, Raptors just need that ace. It's not happening. Shinemi down by 12 seconds, but at the very least they can close that gap towards 10 points and give themselves a fighting chance of getting there before Sinners wake up a little more into the map, although they're not getting any points out of that round. Solid final turn from both Tween and Kappa. And Raptors now leaving the door open here for Sinners to start mounting a comeback. 5-7 the scoreline after that round. Whee! Little pirouette. Nicely done. Still for Raptors, only 3 points needed. And with a 2-point gap, that's not too bad. Can't quite coast there, but round wins would do it for them. Just fine. Draws would do it for them. Anything is absolutely okay. Ace position for them right now. I'll close it out in one fell swoop. Between and Kappa are close behind. They're pushing for this one. Shinemi gets an awkward entrance into the water there. Not much you can do about that, but it is really close between every player here in the lobby. Tween gets a lovely exit from that. Kappa looks like he's in second, and Sinners get an ace out of nowhere. Both of them behind Energize and Shinemi, and although all four players end in the same 10th of each other, it is the Sinners players that end out on top, and now they're out ahead. 8-7 the scoreline, and Raptors can no longer hope for just round wins. No. Guys. This is not true. Trackmania is the channel which generally is streamed for TMCL. TMGL is historically on Virtual's channel. I'm not sure how that's going to be next year, but that is generally where that is. And sometimes for events like this, there is no official cast, and therefore it's just left up to everybody to do watch parties. And Aminu have tried to put together somewhat of a professional cast, something like you would have seen with something like you would see with TMCL. But obviously that's difficult to do. We're not getting paid for this, so it's more of a kind of casual thing. Raptors get the round win. That brings them to 9-9. Overtime, functionally. The next team to win a round will get it. And for Raptors, it really needs to be them. In their minds, it needs to be them that is winning this round. Or any of the following rounds. They need to be the one doing this one. If Sinners get it, the series might as well be over for them, really. The way the World Championship has gone so far, if you pick a map, you have about a 95% chance of winning it. It is about that way. Like, there is really no world in which you can hope for anything different from that. We have had maybe one series where there has been two teams, or each team has won their opponent's map pick at any point in the series. It's unheard of. And Shinemi and Energize both get bad entrances into the water, both of them between crashes. Hold on. Kappa now just trying to hold on to this one. First place is required. It's a good exit. It's not better than Shinemi's, though. 3,000ths between the two players, but Shinemi is the one who takes it away. A PB not good enough for Kappa. The round win goes in the way of Raptors, and they just about cling on. 11-10 the scoreline. Amazing clutch potential there from Raptors to keep themselves in the game. 2-2 now the series. Woo! Man. Broke a little bit of a sweat there. Christ. Right. I have 10 push-ups to do. Hold on. Where are we? Reg. Cool. Hold on. I might as well. Oh, got another one. Oh, guys. Do that after the map. There we go. Okay. Ali, if you say "gat" one more time when I do push-ups, I swear to God, I am un-VIPing you. Anyway. Kappa and Tween, again on their map pick, and so far I don't think this series will have gone the way that they wanted it to. Oh my lord, definitely not now. Both of them hitting the wall there. They both should have enough speed to still make the speed check, but it's a little awkward. Shinemi overtakes into third position. More importantly though, Energize up into first place. Maintaining it, oh no. A little slower on the exit. May have clipped a wheel there. Goes safe there on that final jump. Good choice. But between Kappa and Shinemi, it is Kappa who comes out ahead, and Sinner's able to take the first round of the map. Just about.
Victory.
Ooh, the other two matchups looking a little more one-sided. Airwalkers managed to take their opponent's map pick, while BPP managed to take theirs. Lovely. Good to see. Kappa and Tween. Oh dear. Kappa clips a wheel, now down in fourth position. Energize also back there somewhere. No, he's up there with the rest. In third place, Shinemi, much more inside line. Takes less speed than Tween, but it should be fine. As we head here, speed equalizes pretty quickly, so he stays up in first place. And Energize really going for that overtake on Tween. If he gets it, that would be great for Raptors, but it doesn't look like he has any more speed, and Shinemi's completely out of the round. It's Tween that comes out in first place, and Energize just about crosses the line, but Kappa should be ahead of Shinemi here. That is a critical error for Raptors. And Sinners managed to make it 4-2.
Victory.
Nikes. It's close. Okay. All good. I accidentally closed the tab that I really needed to be open. It's all good. It's back. Can we have a squawk channel points choice? No, because you guys will sexualize it. 100%. Absolutely not. Tween, first position. Kappa, second position. Sinners took a second to really get going here. But finally, Raptors made enough errors that they should be getting an easy 3 points out of the round. To be fair, though, I do need to do more squats, though. I do. If you guys don't know, I am a volleyball player for Southampton. Jump height, pretty important. But squats aren't even remotely useful if I don't have a weight to hold while I'm doing it. I don't really have anything that I could hold. I'm not doing burpees. There is no chance I'm ever going to do burpees. You would have to spend 2,000 channel points for like 2 burpees. That is torture. It's a squat and it's a squat, a push-up, and a jump. There is no chance. They're horrible. They were made by the devil. Fine. I will add it, but it is going to be expensive. Either way, Sinners managed to take that one away. 10-2 the scoreline. We will revisit the channel point situation for different exercises later on. I'm going to quickly 10,000 channel points for 10. That sounds like a good idea, honestly. Let me do these push-ups again. For everybody on YouTube, by the way, I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you don't enjoy this. It's my channel. I can do what I want, you know? I see you guys saying that, you know, these casts are childish. You think I care? Alright. My hair's all messed up. I look like a character in a rom-com that's just come out of a room with another character. But it's just a misunderstanding. Anyway. Kappa takes the Wizzy line. What? Raptors now need to take this map to bring us to the decider. Let's take a look at both teams' record here. See what we got going on. Sinners did not play it against Robbers. Lost 10-4 against Trident. Did not play it against Robbers the second time around. For Raptors, I know they've played this map quite a lot. Let's see. Didn't play it against Calming Core, though. Won it 10-7 against Sun, and then did not play it against Calming Core again, but they did play it a lot in the wild card. We'll have to see if all of that practice can help. For now, we start with a draw, as most of the maps have gotten in this matchup so far. So Shinemi and Energize looking for that final round on Valley. Oh, and Tween. Awkward start. Raptors already in that 1-2 position here for this one. There's a world in which Sinners do not make it to the World Championship. If they lose this game, it is over for them. Just like that. Even if, well, no matter who wins this, they still have to win another game to qualify for the World Championship, and that is against the losing teams from the upper bracket games, and that is even more difficult than the current games that they are playing. Energize does not make it into the wall ride there, as it were. Shiny Me, though, will take home first place. Tween second, Kappa third. We stick with that tied up scoreline. Energize is not making that. No chance. That one's good.
Draw.
No, it is not against Into the Breach. That is absolutely not correct. They are already in the World Championship. Airwalkers win. Wild Scenes. Airwalkers first seed in the, well, 5th seed overall, first seed in the middle stage playoffs. Brilliant stuff. Really, really amazing from those two, honestly. Practice pays off. Obviously, they're also incredibly skilled players, but I think a large part of their success is practice on these maps. For Sinners now, they're looking to try and get a round win out of this one, but Energize denies it for them. These rounds are scrappy. They are slow. They are not great, but it is still exciting. Oh dear. Tween already clips the wall, falls all the way back. 4th position now. Shiny Me and Energize get another chance to extend some form of lead here in this map. And again, if they lose this map, they are out. If they win this map, we head to Valley. And it becomes that tiebreaker between the two teams. Shiny Me and Energize now just need to maintain these positions. I think what you got to keep in mind, yes, is that players, you cannot overstate the amount of pressure on these players right now. Especially for the teams who came up through wildcard. You know, they are underdogs. They are competing for a place in the top 8 teams in the world. And that is massive amounts of pressure. That is the 4th draw in a row, yes. That is insane amounts of pressure. You know, you're playing against teams that have won championships already. Regularly at this point. You know, you're trying to steal places away from TMGL teams. And these are teams with maybe competitive experience, but not on, you know, the modern age, as it were, of Trackmania, right? That is a massive, massive kind of mental toll on any team. And it will be even more the case at LAN. It's all going to come down to the mettle of the players themselves. Right now, oh no, Energize respawns. Kappa is just going to go for it. It's an awkward flip. He doesn't get out of the water. Energize now back in 2nd place. That's not good either. Turtle's around. He's not making it to the finish line. Kappa, what is that, Kappa? Oh, come on. You could have gone over that backwards. You would have made it.
Draw.
Another draw! Woo! We heckin' love draws. My lord, we're not even on map 7 yet. And I get the feeling we're going there. I do get the feeling. I wonder what Valley is going to be like for both of these teams. Jesus. God, yeah, we haven't had a trawler moment for a while. Long time. Not since I started casting. That happened before I started casting Trackmania, and it's never been beaten in any of the broadcasts. That's wild. Tween back in first place, looking to force the draw. It's a really awkward bounce. He makes it, though. Oh, the overtake from Shinemi is absolutely perfect, though. Tween's awkward bounce is not quite enough this time to get him over the line in the position that he wants, and we finally break the tie. 7-6 now to Raptors. And maybe they can take some of that momentum and push themselves into map 7. I swear to God, if Sinners win this round and we go to 8-8, I am going to lose it. The decider map will be Valley, which I'll take a quick pre-look at in terms of the teams. As far as I'm aware, Raptors don't like playing it. I would have to... You know what? I'm going on eCircuit Mania for this one, because I can't be bothered to look through all of the Wikipedia pages to find every single time that they have played it. World Tour, Wildcard, and Worlds. Tracks. It does look like... Please don't do this to me. It does look like Sinners are winning this round with a 1-3. Let's see, can everybody get over the line? It looks like the first clean round we've had, but no, it's a draw, and Raptors maintain their lead just about. Some good times coming on through. 103.998 is insanely solid from Tween, but it does mean 8-7 is the scoreline. Let's see. Tubes. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Raptors. There they are. A 100% win rate on... Oh, sorry, I'm looking at tubes. What am I doing? I don't want tubes. I want Valley. I was so caught up in what is going on right now that I didn't see. Yeah, Raptors with a 100% win rate. Only played it once. And that was in the wildcard stage, if I remember correctly. Sinners have played it 3 times and lost it twice. The best times from the teams... 108.8... 108.1. Best time definitely for Sinners there. And it looks like we are going there, as Kappa is not in the round anymore, and Tween also respawns. This should be a free victory on this map for Raptors. Indeed, they have it. And we're heading to Valley. Neither team has really played it this much. It seems like Sinners don't ban it out, but they don't want to play it. They lost it both times they played to Robbers. And they have played it another time. Did they play it in their series against... Oh, hello? What's going on? There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at their other games here. Hold on, let's do this. They played it, yes, against Trident, and they won 11-3. So that's not bad. Yeah, it seems like they either leave it late in the pick, or they don't pick it at all, depending on who they're playing against. Whereas Raptors, again, they don't ban it, but they don't play it. They have played it once over the whole competition. They did win it. But evidently they don't feel confident enough that they would want to play it regularly. So we'll see. Not a wealth of information in terms of these teams. Raptors do not even remotely have a time that holds a candle to Sinners' PB here. But again, they've only played it once. Best time for Raptors. Doesn't show it on here because it's not that version of the map, but it was a 108.8. And Tween and Kappa both have 108.1s and 108.2s. So there you go. That's the information we have to work with as we move into the game. We're gonna have to wait and see how that materializes into rounds. It looks like, just as with the rest of the series, it's just going to be really close. Energize and Shinemi, first and third at the moment. Shinemi goes a little too wide there on the turn. Clips a wheel, falls back, and looks like, as well, Energize has lost some time, but Kappa clips the front of his car over the little slide and moves back into third position. Sinners do look like they are out on top for the time being. Definitely not an insurmountable difference for the Raptors players to make up, though. Absolutely legal wallbang. Oh, Shinemi with the overtake! Oh boy, here we are again.
Draw.
Here we are again. 1-1 is how we start off the map. So, for these guys, yeah, Energizer's already beaten their all-time in the first round, so they've been practicing it since they last played it, at the very least. Good to see. Good to see. Obviously, when you know you're going to be coming up against TMGL teams, you probably do want to. Is this the last series of the day? No! Not at all. We have another series after this, and then one more series after that. It's a seeding series. If I'm tired, I might not stick around for it, but I will try to watch it. But everybody is going to be watching it, so there are so many alternatives to me if you do want to check that one out. That will be between the winners of Robbers versus BPP and the winners of this versus the winners of Big versus them, essentially. Raptors, though, are the ones that come out on top on this round, and that practice has been paying off here. The regional teams are really pushing all the way to the end. It's not a great time, but it's not a good time from anybody. And most importantly, it's not a good time from anyone on Sinners. And that does give Raptors the 4-1 lead here. A reminder that whoever loses this matchup is out completely of the World Championship. Sinners had been looking good this whole series, but Raptors are currently closer to making it to Montpellier than Sinners are. And again, whoever wins this still needs to win again against Big to get through, which is always going to be a tough affair. Shinemi moves on forward easily into first position. Kappa trailing. Tween already down by 6/10 as we head towards the middle of this one. Energized with an overtake as well on Kappa. It's going to be tight to the line here, but Shinemi has already made up a massive difference, really feeling confident as we move on forward towards the end of this series. They gave themselves a chance here, but Energize clips a wall. Now Shinemi needs to get to that finish line in first place. The landing is good. It's stuck. He'll stay in first and keep that 3-point lead, as well as a 108.3, which is a brilliant time.
Draw.
My lord. Raptors could knock Sinners out of the competition here. They look good on this map. It's a little dark horse pick. Not even a pick. It's a little dark horse. Just straight up. Didn't pick it. The random map at the end. Shinemi looks on fire right now. We'll see if that maintains to the very end of this map, but for the moment has kept to that 3-point lead for his team. Just needs to stay consistent. Obviously the nerves are going to be absolutely immense right now for the Raptors players. We know they're players with quality, but whether they have the credentials to outpace Sinners, that's a different question entirely. Right now it looks like they do. Shinimi gets an overtake onto Kappa. It's incredibly close here. A slower entry there into the booster does mean he drops back into 4th place. Does look like it's going to hold this position. Kappa very close to getting an overtake there on Energized, but
Victory.
still not enough for Sinners to get that point difference done. And Raptors, no matter what next round, as long as they don't get aced, will be on match point, series point, and knock Sinners out of the competition if they do make it there. An unprecedented upset, I would say. Raptors are a great team, but I don't think anybody was thinking, yeah, definitely going to be beating Sinners. 100%. Here we are, 4 points away from that victory. And again, they still have a hurdle left to go, even if they do win this one, but they can have the glory of taking out one of the top seeds of this competition. Tween takes himself out there on the slide, going way too wide. Get things going. And Kappa is slower on this one. Energize might just get this overtake done in this next turn. Shinimi right behind as well. It's good. He'll be slower into the booster. But Kappa has given up 1st place to Energize here, and Energize has a better angle here for this final turn, and so does Shinimi. The overtake is double. Can he stay wide until this one? It's just about done for Shinimi. 9 points for Raptors, 1 point away from knocking out Sinners from the competition. Sinners had it in the palm of their hands. They could not close out their dinner on tubes, and now brought to Valley. Raptors are looking amazing. Shinimi overcooks the corner a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Tween's still behind, and they only need one player in the top 2 either way. Energize could just get this one done for them. 4 points for Sinners. They need an ace. They need at least 1 ace. They need 2 aces, in fact. 2 aces right now. Shinimi seems to be wanting to give that to them, but Energize definitely does not. Still in 1st place here. Tween and Kappa can't quite keep up no matter what they do. As long as Energize keeps it clean to the very end, that should be the end of things. Would have to get overtaken by both Tween and Kappa. Will the pressure get to Energize? Will they get it done? That's a good jump. It's definitely good enough to keep 1st place. Well, maybe not 1st place, but keep 1st or 2nd place. It is 2nd place that Energize gains. And it is Raptors that win the series. Sinners out of the competition, eliminated from the World Championship in the 1st round of the lower bracket. Qualified 3rd in their group. Alliance, Robbers, Sinners. Immediately taken out by Raptors, who earlier today got taken out 4-0 by Carmine Corps, who have now already qualified for the LAN, obviously. Raptors are going to be playing up against Big very shortly. What a wild one.